Hello, friends. Welcome to uh, Friday Night Live Huhnkie episode, episode 267.3. Yeah, let's do good afternoon. Let's do stretching. Okay, so uh, yeah, well, on paper, I'm a candidate for 2020 presidential election. Shh. Just on paper, okay? Because I don't do campaign, okay? So yeah, I did file this quarterly report with FEC, Federal Election Commission. Yeah, so that one's done. And also In the Name of Humanology, he prays book series, volume 45. Yeah, I did that. I spent about 2 to 3 hours. So now being it's uploaded to Amazon Kindle and it's being processed now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so once a month I publish a book and it takes 2 to 3 hours with a copy and paste from cloud storage. And it's very, very laborious, grueling. I felt like, oh, this is cruel, like brutal. But I do that once a month, book publishing, okay? It's just a lot of work. But now that's done, can relax. Yeah, it's like a patience training, basically. Ah. Hmm. Yeah, YouTube, yeah, like karate lesson. Yeah, I learned from them. This okay, it's very nice. That's it. Give me a second. Yeah, let's go to Instagram Live. Yeah, book publishing is cruel. It's labor intensive. Really is. I was like, I take a lot of selfie photos, and so I have to download them one by one. Thousands of clicks, okay? So in the mouse. But now that's done. You can relax. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Hello, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Live Hunkily episode 267.3. Yeah, happy Independence Day. Happy July 4th. Yeah, sure. Happy birthday, America. Happy 250th birthday. All right, now let's do martial arts, okay? Like, double roundhouse kick or diagonal kick. Okay, yeah. Okay. 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 Woo! 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. That was fun, huh? Yeah. Nice. Good exercise. Wow. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm cooking my lunch. Was cooking okra chicken, okay? Yeah. Oh, thank you, friends. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Welcome. Good afternoon. Yeah, thank you. Uh, so welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my professional leaders, martial arts, education, for development. Thank you. Very cool. Yeah, happy July 4th. Yeah. Huh? And let's see, like we okay, let's go to continue to talk about patriotism. Okay, so uh it's this, okay, a concept of a nation, okay, a country. It's a lot, okay. So let's break it down, okay. So like well, a country has its border, and there are people there, and landscape, water, trees, animals. Country has its own history, its natural history, like geological history, and it has humans history, okay. And over time, a country within the boundary, it forms its own culture, cultural history, okay. So its own convention, tradition, so language, okay, uh, and they do change, they evolve, okay. Like in England, United Kingdom, okay, yeah, old English, like King James Bible, or even like Shakespeare, those old English is very, very different from today's English in United Kingdom, okay. Yeah. So they slowly change language, and culture change too, slowly. Right? It's inertia. It's a big mass, like a mountain, huge rock, boulder, massive. Okay, so it's inertia concept in physics. Okay, so evolution is very slow process. Okay, so people's habit is it does change, but slowly. Now let me grab some beer, okay? And so microscopically, microcosmically, a human being, uh, a child growing up, that's a slow process, or a person getting educated, slow process, okay. And as a nation, or as even as a world, the humanity's evolution is a very slow process. In plants, animals too. Evolution is very, very slow process. It takes a long time, okay. And so yeah, our country has its own language, people, culture, and they do change over time. Okay, yeah. So to so country is a concept. Okay. So when we say like I love America, well, it's yeah, I like American people, yes, but it's cultural system, political, economical, ideological, legal system. In America, we have U.S. Constitution, both federal and state level, and state constitution mostly mirrors the federal constitution. Okay, and so like for example, I like freedom of speech. Okay, yeah, and but I apologize if I offended anybody. I'm sorry. Okay, uh, I didn't mean to, but I'm sorry. In human rights school, we have some recommendations. That's all. Okay. Now, uh, okay, so I like America. That's why I'm here. Yeah, welcome. Uh, good afternoon. But you need to change your name, okay? Okay? Yeah, I'll let you go with the warning this time. But be positive, okay? Yeah, no negativity. Okay, so now, so I like America because of many reasons. Diversity, okay? Racial diversity, I like that, and uh, freedom, okay? Yeah, by its legal system, okay? Yeah, the constitutional right to free speech, I like that, and diversity, I like that, and and I like Alaska, okay? Why? Because big space, okay? Yeah, I love people, but I also like being alone, okay? Yeah, so big space, okay? Now let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, yeah, if we continue to talk about the now we're doing like sociology kinda a little bit. Okay, so sure. Okay, yeah. 5 minutes. Okay, thank you. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So uh, now patriotism. I mean, bad definition of patriotism. Yeah, chauvinism. Like, oh, my country is the best. Other countries, that's bad kind of patriotism. Okay. Good kind of. Well, then what's good kind of patriotism? Why don't you think about that if you want to? Okay. Yeah. There could be many answers. Okay. And I give you one example. Like when I drive on the road, I'm very nice to other people. They're my fellow Alaskans, fellow Americans, okay? I think that's very patriotic thing to do. It's not about like waving this what American flag, like that's fine, but this flag worshipism, okay, flag worshiping American flag, I do not think it has that much meaning to it, okay? Or like was singing national anthem. I people can do it, it's their freedom, but I do not think it has that much meaning to it. It's more ritualistic, more procedural. It doesn't have the substance. It's not substantive. Okay. In my opinion, true patriotism is about doing what's for the best for the country, for the people. Okay, like being nice on the road, abiding by speed limit, having ample space between cars, yielding to pedestrians on the crosswalk, being respectful to others. I think that's patriotism. Good kind of patriotism. True patriotism. Okay. Also being respectful to other countries. Okay. Because that's what's good for America. If we are respectful to other countries, their custom, their tradition, their religions, their languages, then other country people will like America and they will purchase American products and we get make money, create jobs in America. That's patriotism. True. Good kind of patriotism, okay? Yeah. It's not about waving flag or like America best, other country. That's bad patriotism. That's fake patriotism. And people should not do that. They should not do that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I American flag is fine, but I do not want this flag worshiping. It's kind of idolatry, actually. Okay, I do not want this flag worshiping. Maybe some people, some Americans may think that okay, I wave American flag, I put it on top of the roof. So there we go. I did my patriotism there. So now I can drive fast and rude because I already did my patriotism there by putting flag on top of my roof. So I did enough patriotism there. On the road, yeah, I do whatever. I speed, overspeed, and I'll be rude to other drivers. So I already did my patriotism already. Look at the flag on my top of my roof in my house. I do not want people to do that. You see what I'm saying? uh, so in Christianity, they in old Bible, what Old Testament, they forbid idolatry. What is idolatry? Well, the way they define in Abrahamic religion, like Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, is that yeah, do not worship an object. Okay, but the thing is, even in Christian churches, they have cross. Sometimes they have statue of Mr. Jesus or Saint Mary, and that's kind of idolatrous in their definition. Okay, but in humanology school, I think that's fine. I mean, it's some symbol. The cross is a symbol, and also painting, sculpture is fine art. Okay, yeah, so it's artistic expression. I think that's fine. But when it comes to American flag, the flag worship, I'm not a huge fan of that. All right? Because that Many people think that that's patriotism, and I don't think it is. Okay, so that's something I disagree with mainstream American culture. Huh? Look, I have freedom of speech right, constitutional right. I intend to use it. Otherwise, why am I here? Huh? I'm here because I like freedom. Yeah, American freedom. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I love it. This country song, I like that song. Okay. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Actually, that song, our drill sergeant in the U.S. Army, like basic combat training, he made us sing that song. I don't mind. I think it's good country song. Very upbeat. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes. Thank you. Vocal rest. Let's check out my lunch. Okay, how about karaoke? I want to sing. Okay. Welcome. Good afternoon. Uh, how about the Beatles? Dun. It was a hard day's night. I have been working like a dog. It was a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. That's done, okay? Yeah. And then Paul McCartney part. When I'm home, everything's right. When I'm home, you hold me tight, tight, yeah. I like that song. The Beatles. Yeah. Hmm. How about Can't Buy Me Love? Everybody tells me so. Can't buy me love. No, 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 no. Say you don't need no diamond rings and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want the kind of thing the money just can't buy. Cause I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Yeah. Ah! I like that screaming. Mighty professional leaders. Yeah, martial arts educated called the Yeah, thank you for joining us. And happy July 4th. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good to have a holiday. Yeah. Well, with gender ideology, I'm gonna only say one thing. Okay, be natural. All right, be natural. That's all I'm gonna say because it's a very controversial topic, subject matter, and I do not want to get involved in any controversy. I'm 48 years old. Okay, so I need to save energy. Okay. How about this? Another Beatles song. 바라보여 가는 Mother Nature song all day long and beneath the sun. Do, 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 do. There we go. Now 5 minutes break for chorus, okay? Yeah. Karaoke, huh? Yeah. 5 minutes, okay? Thank you. Yeah. Mighty proud future leaders. Okay. Uh, so okay, we talked about patriotism. We sang some songs. Now what? Uh, what do we do now? There's a line from Michael Jackson music video, the Thriller. Okay. Good dancing. It's just overplayed. Okay, that music video and the song overplayed, but it's a good song and it's a good music video. Okay, I just I watched it too many times. Okay, so good choreo, good choreography, good dancing. Yeah, yeah. Uh, where's this Constitution booklet? Gosh, where did I put the? Let me go find it. Okay, yeah, Declaration of Independence. That's befitting. I always forget where I put that small booklet, that Constitution. Where is it? I always forget. It was not too long ago. It was not too long ago. Uh, I can look it in the internet, but here it is. Okay. Uh, sure. Oh. Where is Declaration of Independence? Oh, it's at the end. Okay. July 4th, yeah, 1776, 250 years ago. Let's do this. I apologize. It's not gender correct. They use male pronoun here. Okay. I'm sorry. So I'm going to modify it a little bit. Okay. Because we're gender neutral here. Okay. So in human school. I did not write this. Okay. Thomas Jefferson did. When in the course of human events, he's a good writer. Okay. It becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands, blah, blah, blah. We hold this truth to be self-evident that all men, all women are created equal, but they are endowed by their creator or creatress with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Beautiful. I'm almost like crying. Okay, it's beautiful. He's a good writer. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson is very, very well educated. Okay, yeah, he's good student. A good scholar student, and he liked learning. He loved books. Very, very educated man, Thomas Jefferson. Okay, yeah, pursuit of happiness. What a beautiful phrase that is. I appreciate him. Okay. Also, his protege, James Madison. Uh, Basically, U.S. Constitution was based on Thomas Jefferson's political philosophy, okay? And James Madison basically wrote it down from what Thomas Jefferson told him. Right? James Madison is also a good writer. Right? Let's read some U.S. Constitution preamble. Sure. Written by James Madison. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson's protege, okay? The conventions of a number of states, blah, blah, blah. But too rigid. Okay, Thomas Jefferson is more poetic. Okay, James Madison is a bookworm. He's like too rigid. Okay, his writing style. I think there was somebody else. Okay, here we go. There was somebody else. Okay, here this was James Madison. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Beautiful. Well written, James Madison. Okay. Yeah, nice. It's the other one that I read is somebody else. That's not James Madison. Okay. Yeah, good writing. Yeah, beautiful. James Madison also a good student. Okay, he is a good scholar. Okay, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison. They studied a lot about European philosophy. Okay, yeah, both British and continental. Okay, good writing. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison. They are my favorite U.S. presidents. Okay, two of them. Okay, they are both two-term presidents. Okay, yeah. My least favorite U.S. presidents. You know who? You know who? Okay, yeah. I mean, I like that guy, but I used to like him when he was doing the like Apprentice TV show and writing these books like Art of Deal, Art of Coming Back. He was cool back then, okay, but later on, after he got into politics, I stopped liking him. I stopped liking him, okay, so and I think he's one of the worst who won that White House, okay, yeah. His policy level it's just bad idea after bad idea after bad idea. It's just very unintelligent and very uneducated, okay, and very unwise policies. In my opinion, one of the worst. Okay, yeah. But Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, they're not perfect human beings. They were slave owners, and I'm very sorry. But they have their own limitation, the ideological limitation over the time slavery. Okay, so they're not perfect human beings. Okay, but Thomas Jefferson and James Madison, they are very good scholars, very brainy, very good students. That's why I like them. Okay, like Wisdom King. Okay, like King Solomon, or in Korea, 세종대왕, 세종 the Great. Okay, yeah, those are the wisdom kings. Okay, the philosopher kings. Okay, that Plato of ancient Greece envisioned. There's some instances like that. Okay, like in Iran, today's Iran, back in the days, Persia, Emperor Cyrus. He's one of the. He was also mentioned in the Bible too. Okay, yeah. He was one of those wisdom kings. Okay, uh, mm, Persian Empire. Okay, today's Iran, Emperor Cyrus. Okay, with C. Okay, yeah, yeah. I like his story. Okay, yeah, world history. Mm-hmm. 5 minutes, bro. Okay, thank you. Yeah, welcome to human school. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So some American Christians likened the White House incumbent to Emperor Cyrus of Persian Empire who freed Jewish people, okay, back in the days. And my reaction is like, what? What? That's not fair. That's some American Christians giving him too much credit, okay? He's no Emperor Cyrus. Ah, that's a joke. Totally. Because Emperor Cyrus is like this, okay? I read about him, okay, in English, okay, back in the days. In somewhere in the internet, I guess. There's this subordinate of Emperor Cyrus or Persian Empire back in the days, okay? We are talking about Old Testament days, okay, in Bible. Maybe it was a general, some subordinate of him, Emperor Cyrus, brought on and saw a lady, and he said to Emperor Cyrus, "Hey, you have to see this lady. She's beautiful. Maybe you can marry that lady." And Emperor Cyrus said, "No, I'm not going to see that lady because I'm busy and I do not want to be distracted. I am the king, emperor. I'm busy. I do not want to be distracted." So that's Emperor Cyrus. Okay, he's cool. He's straight. Okay, but kind of abstinence. Okay, self control. Okay, yeah, yeah. So, welcome. Yeah, a good name. Yeah, yeah. Nice name. But do not eat too much candies. Okay, because it's not candies. They do not have any nutritional value. Okay, eat fruits, vegetables, healthy food. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, so okay, so that's that, and the what else? Uh, U.S. Senate race in Alaska. Yeah, there's one candidate who kind of look like that scary movie character, that space alien, short and like scary movie. That's American comedy movie. Okay, so uh, that space alien with high cheekbone and mask and short, like riding tricycle and being behind the camera. Yeah, one U.S. Senate candidate in Alaska kind of look like that character in scary movie. Okay, but I'm not gonna name names. Okay. How about Alaska governor race? There are many qualified candidates like who are experienced in politics. Okay, and there's one candidate who never ran for any election before, and that person is running for Alaska governor. But that person never ran for any other positions before. That person has very good hairstyle. That person used to be a broadcaster in Alaska. Okay, I guess that's why that person very good hairstyle. Okay, because like anchor television journalist. Okay, yeah. So okay, good hairstyle. But the thing is, you do not lead a state with hair style. I appreciate hairstyle. So okay, talk about hairstyle. Let me do hair do. Okay, so it's important. Okay, to be presentable. But that person, that candidate running for U.S. I mean Alaska governor this year, uh, never ran for any other offices before. Okay, and now running for the very first time for Alaska governor. That's the big jump. Other candidates are more experienced. Okay, in politics, like state legislature or city mayor. Okay, those are qualified candidates. They have qualification. Okay, but some other candidates running for the first time to be an Alaska governor, that's lack of experience. Okay, uh, me, I'm not politically active these days, but the first time I ran back in 2020, Alaska state senate, I lost. Next time I ran, yeah, 2022, yeah, United States Senate in Alaska. Okay, but that's bigger job, right? But I was not elected, but at least I ran for smaller position. Okay, so. Hmm? Yeah, so some candidates they say, "Oh, election integrity." To me, that means they don't understand what politics is about. In Alaskan election system, there's nothing wrong there. So why I talk about election integrity? Election system is fine in Alaska. There's no problem there. So if some political candidates, if they're in their website as political candidates, if the very first thing they say is like election integrity, that indicates to me that they do not understand what politics is about. Okay, in my opinion. What is politics about? We'll talk about that 5 minutes break. Okay. So wait for the 5 minutes break. Okay. Politics is important. Okay. Yeah, it is. It's just I'm not into that subject matter these days, but we can talk about it. Time check now. It's been 1 hour about. Let's ventilate, okay? Yeah. All right. 5 minutes. So what do you think politics is about? Okay? Election integrity, election is fine. Election system is fine in America, okay? So 5 minutes. Yeah, why don't you think about it? What politics is really about, okay? If you want to. All right. Let me drink this leftover wine, okay? Dry red wine, naturally acidified in room temperature. I love this stuff. Yeah. Ah, nice. But yeah, election system is fine in America, including Alaska. Okay, so if some political candidates, the very first thing they say is, okay, election integrity. Okay, then in my opinion, they don't know anything about politics. Okay, yeah, because election system is fine. Okay, well then what's politics about then? Really? Uh, it's about serving people, constituents, serving the people. Okay. Yeah, and legislators or executive officers like governor, there's more executive branch, or in like Alaska State Senate, Alaskan Congress, or federal level senators, Congress people. They're lawmakers, okay, legislators, okay. So basically, they change the law, they update the law, like new phenomena like internet, artificial intelligence. Okay, it needs to be regulated. Okay, so that's what they do. They update the law as legislators, lawmakers. Okay, yeah, that's their job description. And people, they're hiring people. They're hiring politicians, and their job description, yeah, lawmakers. Okay, yeah, senators, Congress people. Okay, yeah, yeah. So that's their job. Okay, yeah, okay. How about executive branch? Like it could be president or it could be governor. Okay, yeah. Their job is it's about leadership. So it's important. Yes, politics. Oh yeah. And I have many friends in politics in Alaska. Okay, and so that's why I do not vote. Okay, because if my friends candidates running for same office, how can I pick and choose between my friends? Okay, I love them equally. Okay, and they are very qualified people. Okay, I have many friends in Alaskan politics. Okay, yeah, they're great public servants, great role models, also good mentors. Okay, oh yeah, I appreciate that. Well, yeah. So in congressional level, state level, federal level, the senators or congresswomen, congressmen, okay, they're legislators, lawmakers who update the law, okay, make new laws or repeal, I mean, abolish some outdated law, change it, modify it. That's their job description, okay? Yeah. The world is changing, like artificial intelligence, internet, computers, social media, okay, so laws need to be updated, okay, so that's their job. Now, executive branch, like president or governor of a state, presidents of a nation, like in United Kingdom prime ministers, okay? Their job is to overlook and to govern with leadership as a more coordinator. Okay? Yeah. Mhm. It's not their job to make laws. That's Congress. In United Kingdom, Parliament. Okay? Governor, presidents, governors, they signed a bill that came from the Congress, the lawmakers, okay? But the Senate can veto, override by some supermajority, okay? So bill can pass without president or governor's signature, okay? President, governor, they can veto it, but Congress can override it with supermajority, okay? So according to United States Constitution, okay, or state constitution, president or governor are not supposed to make laws. That's Congress's job. But in the history of American politics, There are some instances where president come up with some bill, but they're not supposed to do that according to U.S. Constitution. Okay, they can issue executive order, but executive order like by White House administration, that's temporary during that regime. After regime changes, it expires. Okay? Hmm? So we have according to U.S. Constitution, Article 1, U.S. Congress, Article 2, executive office, president in the White House. Okay. Article 3, that's a judiciary, judicial branch. We are talking about justices, judges in court of law. Okay. Yeah, I'm a lawyer, so okay. Yeah, so that's the part where I belong these days. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a judge. I'm a lawyer. Okay, but I have many friends who are judges, also even justices in Alaska. Superior Court, District Court, Supreme Court in Alaska State. Okay, yeah, yeah. I am very well connected. Okay, why? Because I'm kind of political. I befriend powerful people, including many good politicians and former politicians. I'm very well connected. Okay, yeah. And that's a good lesson. Befriend powerful people. Okay, even Mr. Jesus talked about it in New Testament Bible. Okay, yeah, yeah. Be well connected. Okay, it will serve you well. And take it from me. Or take it from Mr. Jesus. Okay? Yeah. All right. Yeah. 5 minutes break for rest. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Uh, oh, that whiskey is way too strong. Okay, but I dilute with water later. Okay. Woo! Now let's conduct some context switch. Okay. Let's talk about corporate. Big corporate. Okay. I never been to a corporate party. I heard about it from my friends who've been to big corporate party. Big corporation, it could be national, international. I heard about it from my friends who've been to corporate party. I never have. I've never been invited. Huh. Maybe one day, I don't know. Okay, but yeah, I heard it's good food. Nice hotel, conference, big hallway, big room. Okay, good food. Okay, but so I've never been there, but I heard about it from my friends who've been there. Okay, so I've never been invited to big corporate party. Okay, so I heard about it from my friends who've been there. Okay, but the kind of like the fancy party that I've been to, that I have been invited to, yeah, politics and also as a lawyer. Okay, yeah, yeah, a big hotel conference room and high quality food. Yeah, in like in politics, when I was when I used to be politically active back in the days, and also as a lawyer. Okay, yeah, some big hotel conference room and fancy food. Yeah, yeah. So I had that kind of experience. I'm pretty sure it's similar to big corporate party. Okay. Hmm? Yeah. So I've been a lawyer in Alaska for past 8 years. Okay. So I met a lot of judges in court and also Alaska State Supreme Court justices too, both current and former. Okay. Yeah. They're cool. They are very, very, very intelligent people. They're smart. They know what they're doing. Okay. And they're very good at it. Okay. They're very busy people, but they're very humane at the same time. Okay. They come to the social events for like lawyers. Okay. And that's nice of them because they're busy people. Mhm. They're very, very educated people. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They're cool. Yeah. I practice civil law. Okay. But I have many friends in Alaska who practice criminal law, like prosecutors and public defenders. Okay, yeah, or criminal defense attorneys. Okay, I made friends there. Okay, yeah, both in private sector and public sector too. Okay, they're cool. Yeah, they're very hardworking. Okay, mhm. Yeah, they're cool. Mhm. I appreciate them. Okay, yeah, yeah, hmm, good people. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. And also the food was good, okay. Yeah, yeah, in all those events, okay. So I would take like cell phone picture. Just beautiful culinary arts, okay. In a hotel conference room. Ah, beautiful, right? Culinary arts, great food, okay. Quite fancy, okay. Yeah, very elaborate, okay. And visually pleasing, also. The good tasting, okay. Yeah, but it look great too. I take pictures of those fancy food, okay. Yeah. Hmm? Like gastronomically, I guess. Okay, good tasting. Okay, okay. What's the word for the taste? Okay, yeah. I remember. Yeah, yeah. But the food I cook, microwave. Okay, it tastes great too. Yeah, and nutritious, affordable. Yeah, yeah. I'm getting a little bit drunk. Okay, am I hungry? Not really, but yeah. Welcome. Yeah, good name. Yeah, yeah, nice. Uh, Good name, okay? Yeah, sure. Huh? Let's say 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes, right? Yeah, my professor is yeah, martial arts can call him, okay? Yeah, 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, vocal rest, okay? Thank you. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Yeah, good afternoon. Hmm? Yeah, 5 minutes break, okay? Yeah, thank you. All right, so let's talk about Juneau, Alaska, okay? Alaska Bar Convention about 2 months ago, okay? It was nice, okay? I had a good time there, okay? And very good hotel, okay? I made a reservation. It's a very nice hotel in downtown Juneau, Alaska, southeast Alaska, okay? Alaska Bar Convention, okay? About 2 months ago. Ah, that was nice, okay? Yeah. Professional services because Juneau, Alaska is a very touristy city. Also, Alaska state capital. Okay, legislators. Okay, I met some of them actually there. Okay, in the supermarket. Okay, great people. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's nice town, Juneau, Alaska. It's beautiful town. Yeah, yeah, very good time. Okay, and great food. Okay, in Alaska Bar Convention. Also supermarket as well. Okay, nice. I was there about for 1 week, okay? Yeah, Alaska Park Convention. Yeah, it was nice. Good time. Like room full of lawyers, basically. Okay, how many? About 200 to 300 lawyers, Alaskan lawyers. Okay, and some guests from out of state, lecturers, guests. Okay, yeah, presenters. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was nice. I remember. Okay, yeah, yeah, it's nice. Hmm. And we had some karaoke there too. Okay, nice bar. Okay, and also restaurant as well. Okay. And yeah, some Alaskan lawyers, they did very well singing and dancing. Okay, I did not perform that night because I was lined up. So many Alaskan lawyers want to sing and dance, even some judges too. Okay, so yeah, it was nice. Yeah, I just sat there and watched them sing and dancing. Okay, yeah, they did very well. I didn't sing and dance because I do that all the time here in humor show. Okay, so I just wanted to see them dance and sing, and they did very well. Yeah, Alaska lawyers. Okay, also some Juneau residents, the locals. Okay, yeah, we can commingled. Okay, yeah, that was nice. Okay, yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Nice. Yeah. Hmm? In the evening, okay, yeah, bar, okay, so hosted by Alaska Bar Association and also Juneau Association, Attorney Association, okay. It's nice, okay, yeah. So I made friends there, okay. Nice. Hmm. And they appreciated me, appreciating them. Just sitting, okay. They know me. Uh, yeah. But they appreciated me being a good audience. Just sitting there, drinking beer, and watching them singing and dancing. Okay, they appreciate that part of me. Yeah, I can be a good audience as an appreciator. Yeah, and that's so that in me that evening. Okay, I have a good reputation. Okay, yeah. 'Cause I'm a nice guy. Right? I know how to appreciate other people to be a good audience. I know how to do that, and they're so steady in me. Okay, and yeah, they appreciated that. Okay, yeah. I'm being smart. Okay, so should you. Okay, yeah, yeah, be smart about it. Okay. That's how you build your good reputation and also make good friends. Yeah, like be a good listener. Okay, but when you talk, be smart about it. Okay, you need to show your intelligence when you talk. Show to the people, to the world, how smart you are, how wise, smart, intelligent you are. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Be ambitious. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's all I have to say. For this episode, okay? Yeah, we'll regroup maybe this evening. most likely late at night, okay, around midnight, because I published a book, okay, the In the Name of Humanology, he prays, okay, volume 45, okay, so if you're available in Amazon Kindle, it's not free, it's about like $3, okay, so, but yeah, it took me a long time, like 3 hours, okay, earlier today, but I do that once a month, book publication, okay, 1 month accumulation of this. Novels, novellas, short stories, poetry, essays, okay, a lot of selfie photos, okay, so, or some landscape, interior, exterior, okay, yeah, cell phone photos, okay, okay. That was a big job today, okay, but it's done, okay. See you next time, okay. So after the show, we may watch some YouTube videos, music videos, or movie clips in YouTube, okay, and then copy and paste to maybe Facebook as a video jockey, VJ, okay. I do that, okay, sometimes, and then eat some food and brush. Did I brush my teeth already? I did, okay. Mouthwash, okay, and after food, eating food, and Tetafloss mouthwash because I already brushed my teeth already, okay. Twice a day I do that, okay, and I go to bed and take a nap, okay. Okay. See you next time, okay? Yeah, happy birthday, America, okay? Yeah, 250th, July 4th, okay? Okay? Yeah. See you next time, okay? Thank you. Yeah. Mhm. See you next time, so okay? Thank you. Mhm. Mhm.